What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play by the Bulb with the Dragonsphere and King Calash and his tummy. And he's so upset his arms are crossed. I'm taking too long. So here we are. We are in the castle of Sanwi's Sorcerer. And we've done everything down here. And now we need to go up and off to the top of the structure, you know. So push the toppin. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. Watch it. Oh, no. Oh no, that rat just melted. Good grief, that rat didn't just go through the door, he went into it. There's some kind of teleportal spell shimmering in the doorway, and the rat got caught and sent into the corridor beyond, where something terrible seems to have happened. Yeah, so if I attempt to walk through this door, I will be kasplattered. Oh no, King Calash, oh no, just melted, absolutely melted. Alright, so, I need to figure out a way around. Let's see, let's look at, there's a frame around this door. The thin, flexible frame that surrounds the shimmering portal and connects it to the stone doorway is made of some metallic substance that is currently glowing red hot. Okay, well, if you remember from the last episode, we have a ratsicle. We have a frozen-ass rat. So let's put the fucking rat on the metal and see if we can't cool it. Can't cool it off just a little bit. There is a loud hiss and a quick burst of steam as the frozen rat hits the red-hot metal. The frame finally cools to a normal temperature, though the rat is melted away in the process. Alright, so we lost the rat. But the door is cool now. And I think I have something to pry it open. Observe. Remember those tentacles from that tentacle monster in Slathen? He's got suckers. Suckers on them tennies. Bloop. And just like that, that's how magic works. Grasping the tentacles, you give a gentle tug. Like gossamer, the frame and teleportals float gently free of the stone doorway. A quick roll-up, and the magical field is stored safely away. Okay, so now we have to check out this here. Or sorry, before I go in there, I just want to show you that even though I've done all that, there's a problem. I can't go through anymore. I won't die, but it's too hot. It's too hot. And he runs away. It's too hot. So, let's see what's in that room, huh? Yeah, that's a crazy thing. I guess that's where the waterfall's coming from. Let's look at it. The water begins from nowhere, pouring from a moment in space produced somewhere by the infernal machine. The water then runs in a powerful stream out the window to become the tears in Tears of the Dragon. Denok Brunwy, that's where we are. The infernal machine. The machine is unlike anything you have ever seen. It has mechanical parts like those of a drawbridge or a black powder gun, and those parts spin and whir and clank with a glorious din. It also has strange spiritual symbols and arches, and you can see the magical forces flitting about, making it run. Its only apparent function is to create the never-ending stream of water that flows out the window. Do, 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 do. You pull open the teleporter door enough to see that it is still functioning. If you were to put your hand through it, you would be teleported into the flaming corridor. That is a clue. So the corridor is on fire. This is a never-ending stream of water. This door is roughly the shape of the door that I put it on. So I'm pretty sure if I were to put this teleportal on the door, then I'm going to cool off all that fire. That hot fire. Dylon's hot fire. See, there you go. And that's the way it had to be. Oh, that is spoopy. That is just spoopy. Alright. Oops, you finally lost your grip on the slippery edge of the teleportal, but not before a large quantity of water was dumped into the hot corridor. Sick. Sick, man. Alright, now we have done all there is to face the Sorcerer. Here we go. This is the Sorcerer, Sanwi. And we've only seen him in a cutscene, so he's a pretty mysterious figure in this game. Let's see. I would like to look at the remains. Small charred skeletons dot the area between the teleportal dump point and the safety of the exit door. Apparently, a few rats and things have wandered to their doom over the past 20 years. Look at the iron floor. The floor is made of an iron grating whose mesh is partway between a portcullis grating and chainmail. It allows the heat of the coals below to roast whatever is above, while providing enough air for the fires to breathe with. Sorry. Ingenious and deadly, and now inert, since the sorcerer's own magical water supply put out the fires. You little butt. You little tiny butt, sorcerer. I don't like that. It's too spoopy. Let's see, let's look at it. The huge decoration above the eastern door looks very authentic. These are the remains of an actual dragon. You'd rather not contemplate how the sorcerer came by them. Yeah, he probably killed them. He's a fucking sorcerer, dude. What game you think this is? Alright. So, you can die in this fight, and I'm going to show you that he can kill you.
Your doom is at hand. Who's that? Who dares? Ah, the prince himself has come to visit. How? Prince no longer queen, but king. 20 years ago, you swore to take revenge on me. That time has come, but I couldn't wait to see you. So here I am. If you won't defend yourself, I'll strike you down where you stand.
In the butt.
It's true. My powers are weak right now. You were shrewd enough to realize that. But I'm far from helpless. Well, my little holding spell still works, even after all this time. So you've come to slay me, eh? How do you feel now, prince who calls himself king? Can you move your arms? Your legs? Can you speak? No. Oh, how sad. I can't move. I'm helpless. Not that your puny sword could harm me. You see, Kingly? You see behind me the awesome arcane power of the Circle of the Spheres? This is what gives me my power, and no sword can reach it.
You are doomed.
But suppose you're not as stupid as you look. Perhaps you knew that the Power Stones were my weakness. Perhaps you're carrying some even now. It wouldn't do to be defeated by your carelessness. Let me relieve your Hey, I can wiggle my fingers. The spell is wearing off. Careful now. Can't just walk up to a potential booby trap. Who knows? Perhaps this was your plan all along, to get me close to you, so you could unleash some horrible magic to your character. What were the words to that detection spell? You'll die! You still can't talk. What is it? Says a powerful spell on Caitlin. A trick, perhaps? Some gift of that idiot nerd Tom. Let's see if I'm strong enough to do it.
Bjap. What?
Great dragon! What have we here? Why, you're not the king at all.
Son of a bitch.
I'm not.
Twist. I told you there was a twist. Here it is.
This is some sort of trick. Wonder you were so easy to pull. If I'd slayed you out of hand, I'd have thought myself safe and been open to attack from the real king.
Very clever.
If I'm not the king, who am I?
What does this mean?
Did you volunteer for this duty, oh faithless one? No, don't try to speak. I know it's painful. Of course you didn't. You were tricked somehow yourself, I warrant. You were duped into coming here
Duped.
and dying in the king's stead.
Delicious.
All for nothing.
Can't move enough to do anything. If you just keep talking, maybe the spell will wear off a little more.
Now where was I? Yes, I was going to take a power stone away from you. I sensed their presence like a bad smell.
Okay, so I don't want to sit through all that over again. So he does kill you if you don't do this right, but I'm going to do it right the first time. If I can.
I can barely move. How can I stop him from taking all 3 power stones?
How pretty. Soon it will rest in some dark corner of my tower. Now, were you to obtain another?
Stop taking all my power zoops.
I can move a little. I've got to do something while I still have the chance.
And did you take my own personal stone?
Yeah.
The irony of this whole situation is that just one stone is enough to destroy me, if you know how.
Okay, so I need to use the polystone to mimic the blue stone. So he thinks that's what that is. And now there's something you can do! A plan begins to form in the back of your mind as the polystone squirms and shivers into its new configuration and coloring. The polystone shudders in your hand, squirming like a grub. Within seconds, it has changed shape, color, and texture several times. Now it looks exactly like the blue stone. So now he's going to take that.
Oh, great Cal.
He's going to think he has all the power stones, but he do not.
I've done it. He has left me with 1 power stone. And I can move. I have just 1 chance.
All right, here we go.
Now let's just dispose of these things. I'll tend to you in a moment.
You... Okay, here we go. Throw blue power stone at the circle of spheres. Die, Sanwi! Now there is only the echoing silence where the sorcerer once stood. You don't know if he's dead or merely banished, but either way, you've succeeded.
Oh dear Cal, Hella, look, the Dragonsphere, it's empty.
Yeah, because I'm a boss.
What?
wretched little shape changer actually succeeded?
Shape changer? Is that what I am?
He's not wretched at all. He's a hero. The sorcerer is defeated.
You knew too?
I don't believe it. How did he do it?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's awaken Calash right away.
What? He's a sleepy man?
Sit down, my dear. There is still the matter of what to do about the shape changer before we go reviving Calash and facing his wrath.
How can he be angry now that our plan has succeeded so well? The shape changer is alive, the sorcerer is not, and Calash is at last safe from the curse.
Calash?
It's not that simple, my dear. The shape changer still has Calash's memories. He's dangerous. He must be disposed of.
No, he's a hero. He must be given a hero's welcome upon his return.
Yeah.
When we wake Calash, he'll tell you the same.
Yeah, because Calash is, I guess, a cool guy. I don't know. I thought he was cool because I was Calash, but I don't know him at all.
Afraid of this. You are a stubborn thing, aren't you? Let me explain, dear. We are not going to revive Calash.
Not now.
Not ever.
You bitch.
Morn?
McMorn! McMorn!
What do you mean? He's safe now. Of course we're...
Oh, there you are, darling. Fiona is being stubborn as you suspected she would be. Please take her to the dungeon, would you?
What? That's my girl. Or was. I don't know anymore.
Not your kin. Why not kill her?
Dude, why are my brother and my mom so fucking awful?
You are a bloodthirsty boy, aren't you? It will serve you well as king, but for now we'd better keep her alive. It might help to have the old queen with the new king. Perhaps a spell could make her more docile. If we can ever find Nertom.
As you wish, Mother.
Where's
Now,
Nertom?
Fiona, we shan't hurt you. Yet.
You beast! Unhand me! I am the queen!
Calm yourself, dear. You will remain alive until we decide what to do about the shape changer and about the succession to the throne. We must announce Calash's death soon, McMorn.
We gotta do it, McMorn.
Yes.
McLeod!
I'll be back soon, Mother, and we can plan our story and order the shape changer's death. Come along, Fiona.
Fiona. Let's come with your king. Alright, so, son of a bitch, right? Am I right? We just, Huh. Okay, well, so I guess we're not the king? I knew that, of course, because I've played this game before, but I didn't want to give it away, right? It's all fun. Let's look at this black sphere. The small black sphere, formerly one of many orbiting the larger globe, rests on the floor. It looks like a little more than a solid sphere of stone. Let's pick it up. As you suspected, the solid black sphere has no magical aura at all. It's just a smooth black sphere. It's just a little ball. Well, now we're here. We might as well look around a little bit. The low bookshelf contains over a dozen thick volumes. You can't even read the script on the spines, much less tell what they're about. They might have some value to a scholar, but not you. You are not. There is a small map hanging on the wall from here. There's a small map hanging on the wall. From here, it looks like a dance step diagram. You can see some text underneath. Can I read the text? No. The various scrolls that decorate the walls all have weird arcane representations of spheres and numbers, and concentric circles, strange orbits. Like the gum. You've heard of these devices, though you've never seen one before. It's a machine for gazing at the stars. If it wasn't so bulky, you consider bringing it to the Caliph at the Softis as a gift. Yeah, no, he would like that because they like that. Let's see. Oh, what's a spirit bundle? What is a spirit bundle? I don't know. I probably... Let's look at it. Among the items in the chest is a large bundle of feathers connected to a bone shaft. A spell source glows at its center. This is one of the shamanistic items known as a spirit bundle. Take it. Take it. Oh, well, it's different. You lift the crystal from the chest with only a little difficulty. After an experimental heft, you decide it's light enough to carry and stow it in your pack. I didn't even know that was in there, but I got it. Let's see. Let's take Spirit Bundle. The bundle rustles faintly as you remove it from the chest. It feels magical, but the magic has a different taste from the kind you're used to. It's not... It's a little... the magic is ethnic. Is that what you meant? Gooch. Alright, so yeah, pretty sure we got all the shit. Hang on, I just want to look. What is this? No. Crystal ball. Gaze. You focus your attention on the interior of the ball, but there is only a darkness and a sadness. The ball has no power here. Alright. Just as you're about to leave, you spy an interesting item in the room. It might be worth investigating. Interesting item? Let's see. Look. This is clearly a representation of the circle of the spheres. Now, of course, it is useless since the spheres are destroyed. Huh. Let's see. I thought I got everything. The arcane dragon sculpture above the door is intricately carved and highly detailed, or perhaps it's not a sculpture. You'd rather not find out. Walk to spheres. It's the only thing I can think of that's interesting. The globe and its whirling spheres was somehow responsible for keeping the sorcerer in your world. With its destruction, the sorcerer has vanished. Let's see. Pretty sure I got everything, right? I mean, so I got sphere, crystal ball, spirit bundle. Let's see. Can You attempt to take the telescope, but quickly deduce that this action would be a waste of your valuable time and energy. Huh. I'm pretty sure I have everything, though. Unless this is it. Ah, yes. The map is nothing more than a series of dotted lines. The full inscription reads, "In the air, the path is there. The opposite is fire." You fold the map and tuck it away. Okay. That is definitely a thing I need. The tower now echoes with a strange, eerie feeling of emptiness. Having done what you came to do, you make your way quickly to the exit. Okay, sweet. Alright. Well, now we gotta fucking figure out what to do, right? I mean, I guess now it's time to free the king and the queen from the evil. The evil. Bump. 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 Let's see. Let's climb down. I think I might have to come back up here at some point. Alright, now I forgot to take these feathers. Jetting from the rest of the larger wad of greasy-looking black feathers, unlike any... Let's see. No. 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 That's not what I wanted to do. Bump. 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 Supposed to take these feathers, but it won't let me. Huh. I guess I don't need them. No. Getting towards the end of this here episode of the Let's Play. See, I think there's a cave, there's a thing, there's a dope. Oh, there's the beast. Let's take a look at the thing that I killed. The hideous beast that attacked you on the mountainside is here, very dead after its long fall. But where is Liney? Where is Liney? What do I do? Where do I find you? I don't like the sound of them flies. Do you like the sound of them flies? I hate the sound of them flies.
So, you defeated the Sorcerer, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, How did you know who I am?
I'm pretty sure I know who that guy is in the cave, but let's see if you can guess it.
I've been watching you from afar, and I knew you weren't the real king, young fellow. I could tell there was a powerful enchantment of disguise upon you.
Super powerful.
I see. But what of Laney?
She lives, but just barely. She's in a deep coma. Only you can save her, my lad.
How?
How can I help Laney?
Well now, this is hard to explain. Let me ask you first. Do you know what you are?
No.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure I don't know.
You are a shape changer, lad. Why else would you be picked to masquerade as the king? You may not remember what happened, but it's clear you were enchanted for the deception, and no enchantment is powerful enough to give one man another's looks and memories, unless that other is a shape changer.
Checks out. Makes sense. Valid.
It's true that I don't remember who I am, but I can't change shapes. How can I be a shape changer?
You've forgotten how, son, and you're missing your focus, your ring. You must travel to Slathan Ibatan to regain it. But that's not important now.
Not important.
What matters is that as a shape changer, you do have the power to save Laney.
How?
How is that possible? What must I do?
All shape changers have the power to heal, for healing is nothing more than the power to shape a body back to its original form.
The secret is your Atlan, your healing focus.
Your healing focus. The guy who does the voice of this guy must not have been able to do that
I
line.
haven't got that. Must I go to Slaven before I can save her?
Oh, but you do, my lord.
I have the Atlan.
That doll you carry, the one that looks like you, that is your Atlan. With it, you can heal Lainey.
Yeah, see, now remember that weird doll we got in the spirit in the cave of shifting dreams? It looks like, remember, it looks, hey, now we know it's me. It's always been me. So let's heal Lainey. Wow. Closing your eyes, you concentrate on health and rightness. Rightness, yo. But there is almost no spark of life for you to hold on to. No eternal energy for healing. She is too weak for your powers to be effective.
It's not working. She's too weak. She must first be strengthened with magic and with love. Only then may she be healed.
What do you mean?
Magic and love. What do you
Need a
mean?
magical way to strengthen her spirit. That will help. You also need to speak to her. Whisper words of love to her. Give her an interest in living. Remember, originality counts.
Alright, so... Spirit bundle. Her spirit needs to be healed, so let's put the spirit bundle on Lainey. You hear a hissing whisper of faint voices before your eyes. The bundle disintegrates into fine powder which swirls away in the tiny air currents of the cave. It's hard to be sure, but you'd swear a little color has come back to Lanny's face. Okay. There is a slight flicker of her eyelid, as though somewhere within the shattered body the mind sleeps, but she cannot answer you. Despite that, you keep talking, hoping that something you say might stir her spirit. Alright. Now, I need to come up with a poem for her. Let's see. Thou art a rose, but no, for no rose as let's see, for no rose I actually do have a guide open for this because this part is I don't feel like remembering it. Thou art a rose, but no, for no rose as fair did ever grow in any land. Your words start out as reaction and change into something more, something from the heart. You'd swear not now that there is a faint smile at the corners of Lani's cheeks. Okay, now the doll should heal her. Closing your eyes, you concentrate on health and rightness. You feel as though you were in a canoe. You feel as though you were in a canoe rushing headlong downstream. Then Laney groans, and you sense internal movement, bones re-knitting, torn flesh mending, blood finding its way back into the body. Health and vigor flood through you both like a jolt of potent wine. Oh, girl.
Be thankful, young maiden. This is the man who saved your life in exchange for your saving his.
I did not. I saved the king.
Yeah, remember?
The mountain. I remember that much.
That was me. I mean, I am the king. That is, I was.
It's a good thing you weren't so tongue-tied when you spoke your love poem, young man, or she'd never have woken up.
Ho 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 ho.
I remember I was in a dark place, floating. I heard a voice very far away, speaking beautiful words of poetry. It brought me near. Then I felt a terrible pain, and then I woke up. That was you?
Damn right.
That voice belonged to this young hero right here. He's a shape changer, and they have the power to heal if they're willing to suffer a little pain themselves. He saved your life with his words and with his powers.
Then I owe you a great debt of thanks. But what of the king? Is he here?
Nah.
Let me try to explain. That man you met, the one you thought was the king, that was me. I wasn't trying to lie to you. I was under a spell that gave me the looks and memories of the king. It was my life you saved. The sorcerer broke the spell, but I still remember everything. Especially you.
Love.
You mean that king wasn't the king? You? In Sorcerer?
That's a fun word, man.
So that means you're not married to the queen.
Nope. That means that we can getting down in a cave.
That's interesting. How a person's perceptions can change from one minute to the next, that is. It must have been frightening for you. There's one thing I don't understand, though.
I don't get it.
How can a shape changer take the form and thoughts of another? My father always said that was a myth, a wives' tale. Shape changers can't change themselves to look like other people.
Your father was right, but not completely. A shape changer by himself cannot do those things, but with magical help he can. I must confess something to you both. I am their Tom,
Knew it.
wizard to the Calash, and I was forced by the Queen Mother into casting the spell that gave this boy the king's looks and memories.
You're the wizard? Why did you lie to me? Why did you do that to me?
You're a butt.
I was afraid for my life, young Slayton. The king had refused his mother's plan to substitute a changer to die at the sorcerer's hand, but she went ahead anyway, acting while the king slept. After doing the deed, I fled the castle to try to decide what to do. I came here to wait for you, wondering if I should expose the plan or let it go forward.
You risked my life against this
Oh, this episode's going on for a while.
My loyalty is to the king, you know. I didn't want you to abandon your quest and leave him to face the sorcerer, but I didn't want you to die either. I cast a scrying spell to see the future and saw that you had a chance if you were clever and brave, so I let you go ahead.
Well, thanks a lot. I could have been killed.
Oh, don't be such a poop. All worked out, didn't
Don't be
it?
such a poop.
You defeated the sorcerer and saved my life.
I suppose so. So now what? Do I go to the castle and claim my reward? The king's daughter's hand in marriage?
No.
Oh no, young changer. There's heroism yet to be done. The Queen Mother has no intention of rewarding you and raking the king. She had hoped you would be killed, and I think she planned to leave the king asleep beneath the castle forever. She's probably killed the queen or put her in the dungeon already.
Shit.
Since you're alive, people will be asking where the king has gone. She'll tell them you killed him and took his looks. Soon the countryside will be hunting you. Once you're dead, she'll put her other son on the
Man,
throne
you guys talk a lot.
and rule the kingdom herself.
You must flee, Shape Changer. Leave the kingdom. You're in terrible danger. Perhaps I and my father can work to restore the king to the throne.
No, this fight is mine as much as yours. I know the king very well, and I know his mother and
Yep.
his wife and how he felt about them. I must help rescue him if I can.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, young hero. There's little I can do for you now other than give you advice. The king is hidden in the catacombs beneath the castle. His soul lies elsewhere, hidden in the plane of the spirits. Seek out the leaders of the other kingdoms of the land. They will help you on your quest.
Gotta go back.
The catacombs? Oh, I overheard something that could be very important. When the beast of darkness and I landed at the base of the mountain, I was terribly hurt, but still partly conscious. Two shacks flew down and stood over our bodies for a while. One of them said, "The beast is dead." The other said, "There is another in the catacombs of Grand Calash." The first said, "If only she'd known their secret name." And he said a word so horrible I almost passed out to hear it. Here, I'll write it down for you. If you meet the beast, say this name.
Upon the parchment is written a name, the very sight of which is enough to strike horror into your heart.
Thank you. I've got a lot to do. I'll go now.
Yeah, I'd say you got a lot to do.
Oh, and there is one last thing.
Uh-oh, one more thing. Uh-oh, come here to do it. Uh-oh, one more thing. Kisses on the face.
Goodbye, lady.
That was it. One more thing.
Don't worry about me.
Just one little...
I'll be all right.
You're gonna be fine.
I won't. You've got our lucky charm after all. As soon as I can, I'll go to my duchy and muster troops to aid you. We'll move on the castle as soon as possible.
And goodbye to you, wizard. You did a terrible...
You did a bad thing.
You've made up for it. I hope for your sake that I can save the king.
Good luck, young man.
Okay, it's
I have
enough.
faith in you.
Okay, so that's enough for today. Thanks for watching. Sorry that one went on for a little longer, but a lot of interesting things happened. So next week we will continue our quest and free the king from his sleep. I'm Jeremy, and I love you all. Goodbye.